regional and boosting cooperation on political, economic and security levels. The meeting also focused on the current regional situation and have reviewed both countries' efforts in supporting the Palestinian cause, where both presidents asserted the importance of continuing consultations over reaching a ceasefire in Gaza Strip and Lebanese territories. Well, to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have with us over the phone our dear guest, His Excellency Ambassador Gamal Bayoumi, former Assistant Foreign Minister. Good afternoon, Your Excellency.
Good afternoon, how are you?
Well, Your Excellency, regarding the President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi have delivered a speech today before the BRICS conference on Thursday. Also, the President have delivered a word yesterday, because this is a three-day summit. How do you see the importance of Egypt this time participating as an active member in the BRICS summit?
It is a new window for our foreign policy, which is a very successful policy. I am proud of it. We are open to many countries, almost all the whole countries of the world. We are members of the Arab League, 22 countries with a large Arab free trade area. We are members in the African Union, and we headed the African Union, our president chairing the African Union some years ago. Also, we have our main partner, which is the European Union, and we have the association agreement with Europe. This new part of our relations is not yet included in our free trade. Although China is the largest economy, is the largest exporter of the world, and it is the largest partner to United States. Russia used to be more than 60% of our foreign trade, and this ratio deteriorated during the peace process. So now it is time to restore these very important relations. Add to this India, which usually was a very important political, economic and social partner in the non-aligned countries during Nehru and Gamal Abdel Nasser and so on. So I am happy with this development, hope that it will add to our possibilities and our relations with the whole world.
Yes, Your Excellency Ambassador Bayoumi, also how did you see concerning the regional, regarding the regional escalations, how did the summit address the escalations in Gaza, Lebanon and Ukraine?
Yes, our President's presence in such meetings, it is very important for our foreign policy. As you see the news in the last few days, that he met his counterpart from the BRICS countries. Now we have seen that he is in a meeting with the South Africa President and Russia and all those partners. So it's a very good opportunity to tackle all the problems which you are worried about, whether it is the Ukraine war, the confrontation between Russia and China and Russia and the United States. Our regional problems and our region is not in a very good health.
Yes,
we have a lot of troubles in Lebanon, in Gaza, in Syria, which is occupied a good part of it in the Golan. Our south border with Sudan is not in good health. Somalia is threatening the navigation in the Red Sea. Yemen is threatening the navigation in Suez Canal. All these problems are tackled during such meetings, of course, and we are asking the help and the support of our partners in the BRICS countries.
Yes, so Your Excellency Ambassador Bayoumi, also the President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi in his speech before the BRICS conference said that the conference is a good opportunity for highlighting the challenges facing the Middle East and the region, and also giving opportunities facing the development countries. How did you follow this point?
This is very important because have at least 2 votes with permanent representation in the United Nations Security Council, which are China and Russia. They have the power of being members of the Security Council, permanent members, and to convince them about our point of view in those very important cases is very important as a good success for our foreign policy. I hope this will gather all these countries behind our case in Gaza, in Lebanon, and I am quite sure that this is very good effort and it will unite the nation system.
Yes, Your Excellency, Ambassador Bayoumi, the 3-day summit in the city of Kazan have covered also the deepening of financial cooperation between the countries, including the development and also the investments between the countries. And of course, the word investment and investment projects is very important for all the countries, especially for Egypt.
Yes, you are right, and the BRICS is still at the beginnings of its cooperation. It has not yet established a free trade area. So when we export to China or Russia, we still supposed to pay tax. It's not tax-free areas, not like our relation with Europe or Arab world or Africa. So, but they established now a source of finance, which is very important for us because we need finance, especially in the sort of investment, not borrowing. We hate borrowing. We borrowed enough, and we want new source of flow of capital coming to invest in our country, especially that we have the Suez Canal zone, which is in the middle of everywhere. So we are addressing our friends in China, in Japan, in Russia, in India, to come and invest in this area to benefit of the place, the geographical place, which is very good in the middle of everywhere. Also, they can benefit that Egypt, if you produce in Egypt Egyptian product, you will export it to a market of 2,000 million inhabitants in Europe, in Africa, and the Arab world, exempted from taxes or custom duties. This is the way we are trying to attract foreign direct investment. And I see good reaction from Russia and from China. Even China now is ahead of everybody in Africa, and I hope this will create much more sort of cooperation between Egypt and those main partners in economy and trade.
Yes, Your Excellency, Ambassador Bayoumi, also during the 3-day summit, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi met with the Russian President Vladimir Putin. Also, how do you see the importance of this meeting?
Very important, because as I said, Russia is a permanent member of the Security Council. It used to be our main trade partner by more than 60% of our exports. And this has been deteriorated during the peace process when Russia was against the Sadat peace process. Now we are trying to restore this part of the world, especially that they changed their policies. They were communists. Now they are applying the free economy. So we have no differences like before. And I hope that this is a traditional market for us. We can attract these markets in order to export more and to attract their investment in our countries.
Yes.
And I think Russia has already started some steps in order to strengthen its presence in
Yes.
Egypt, especially in the field of investment.
Yes. Your Excellency, Ambassador Bayoumi, also during the 3-day summit like this, the BRICS summit, the importance of the sideline meetings that takes place between the presidents and between the foreign ministers, the foreign minister, for example, of Egypt and with other countries, and of course between the president, as also the president have met with the South Korean president, with the president of Palestine, Mahmoud Abbas, and other presidents.
This is a very good part of activities like this, because it's not only the conference, but the meetings, one-to-one meetings between our president and the South Africa president, with the president of the PLO, all the presidents who are represented in this meeting, they met our president also. Also, Dr. Badr Abdelati, our foreign minister, is doing his job on the level of the ministers of foreign affairs, and this is a sort of assuring that we make sure that all our points of view is quite well read to our partners, and I am sure that we gain a lot from those meetings gradually.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information, Your Excellency Ambassador Ayoub, Your Excellency Ambassador Gamal Bayoumi, former Assistant Foreign Minister. Thank you very much for joining us over the phone, ladies and gentlemen. A short break and I'm going to be back with you.